way back, no way back, no way back, no way back. No way back, no way back, no way back. Yeah. I came too far to slow down now. Too much built in the chest somehow. Too much sweat in the flow I made. Too much pressure I never betrayed. Every rep got a cost on it. Every scar got a loss on it. Every hard day put weight and bone. Till the weak old self was overthrown. I know that point where the body shakes, where one more move decides what breaks. The old soft voice or the sharper man, the one who folds or the one who stands. That is the place where I come alive, where pain and focus both collide. That is the place where I found that track in my whole life. There is no way back, no return and no retreat. I built this code on tired feet. When the bass drops hard and the lights go black, I hear one thing: no way back, no way back. Push ahead, fire in the chest and steel in the head. No way back. Stay online, that is how I make the strength mine. No way back. Stand and fight, even when the lungs pull hard and tight. No way back. Still intact, that is the truth. No way back. A lot of men want growth and power, but never stay in the hardest hour. Never stand when the room gets dead. Never move when the spark is fled. But I learned something in this strain. You build the man through repeated pain. Through all those days you do not feel, and still choose what will make you real. This track should feel like a loaded fist, like pressure that refuses to quit. Like one more round in the blood red zone, where discipline is fully known. No weak excuse and no soft crack. I did not come this far for that. Every core should hit like fact. In my whole life there is no way back. No soft lane and no delay. I built this force a harder way. When the room gets thick and the lungs fight back, I hear one thing: no way back, no way back. Push ahead, fire in the chest and steel in the head. No way back. Stay online, that is how I make the strength mine. No way back. Stand and fight, even when the lungs pull hard and tight. No way back. Still intact, that is the truth. No way back. One more set, one more breath, one more move through the stress. Stay 10 toes, stay exact. That is why no way back. No weak voice, no weak voice. No collapse, no collapse. No half step, no half step. No going back. All that strain, all that strain, all that track made me this. No way back. Whoa, 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 whoa. No way back. Push your head, fire in the chest and steel in the head. No way back. Stay online, that is how I make this strength mine. No way back. Stand and fight, even when the lungs pull hard and tight. No way back. Still intact, that is the truth. No way back. No way back. No way back. Still intact, still intact. Yeah. Cold power. Yeah. I do not need to scream to prove. I let the pressure shape the move. I let the silence sharpen stance. I let the dark refine command. Cold power's now weak and still. It is fire under iron will. It is what grows when the nights get long, and you still learn to move through strong. I built this edge in darker rooms, where no one cared and no one knew what it took to hold that line. To build this state and call it mine. Every Saturday night cut deep, every loaded breath I keep. Every chorus in this track should feel like something shadow made and real. No bright fake and no soft eyes. I found my force in darker skies. When the bass drops low and the room feels still, I feel that cold power feel. Cold power, hard and slow. That is how the strong ones grow. Cold power, no disguise. Dark fire in the eye. Cold power, on that floor. Built for more and more and more. Cold power, stand upright. That is how I rule the night. A lot of men fear silent weight. Need loud noise to validate. Need approval, need a crowd. Need to make their weakness loud. I learned another kind of strength, the kind that widens listen here, because the proof is already here. This song should sound like harder breath, like discipline in darker depth, like one more push beneath the skin when all the comfort falls away, like something ancient leading train, not random hyping, not untamed, that kind of force that does not bend and keeps on building to the end. No weak roll and no light game. I built this power without fame. When the sound gets black and the pressure's right, I know I own the night. Cold power, hard and slow, that is how the strong ones grow. Cold power, no disguise, dark fire in the eye. Cold power, on that floor, built for more and more and more. Cold power, stand upright, that is how I rule the night. Low breath, hard stare, no drift in there, no noise, no plea, just force in me. Slow burn, sharp edge, no fold, no ledge. That dark, that light made me rule the night. Rule the night. Rule the night. Cold power, hard and slow, that is how the strong ones grow. Cold power, no disguise, dark fire in the eye. Cold power, on that floor, built for more and more and more. Cold power, stand upright, that is how I rule the night. Cold power, cold power, rule the night. Rule the night. Rule the night. Yeah. The code holds. The code holds. Yeah. When the mood goes low, the code still holds. When the spark feels gone, the code still holds. That is the thing that built this frame. Not random fire and not some flame that comes and goes with the day outside, but something stricter I keep inside. A law that says get up and move, even when you feel no proof. The code holds in the way I train, in the way I eat, in the way I aim, in the way I choose the harder line, again and again till strength is mine. This song should feel like discipline, not flashy shine but force within. A steadier beat, the serious tone, something built to carry low. No weak drift and no split roll. I came in here to hold control. When the hook comes in and the drums hit cold, I hear one thing, the code holds. Day by day, that is how I build my way. The code holds through the strain, that is how I grow through pain. The code holds, no disguise, you can see it in my eyes. Code holds, stay on road, that is how I carry load. A lot of men break under mood, under weather, under attitude, under all the things they feel, instead of building something real. But I learned if you want more force, you need a deeper inner source. Not one that fades when life gets rough, but one that keeps saying still enough. Still enough to train, still enough to rise, still enough to lock the eyes, still enough to go one more. When the lungs get tight and the body sore, that is the message in this beat. Stay exact on tired feet, stay aligned with what you chose, and let the whole world know. The code holds, no soft lane and no quick excuse. I built this state from daily use. When the pressure climbs and the room goes cold, I hear one thing, the code holds. Day by day, that is how I build my way. The code holds through the strain, that is how I grow through pain. The code holds, no disguise, you can see it in my eyes. Code holds, stay on road, that is how I carry load. Wake up, move first, no drift, do work, stay sharp, stand tall, code hold through all, no split, no lie, no weak, why try to run from goal? Just stay and hold. Just stay and hold. The cold holds day by day, that is how I build my way. The cold holds through the strain, that is how I grow through pain. The cold holds no disguise, you can see it in my eyes. Cold holds stay on road, that is how I care. The cold holds. The cold holds. Stay on road, stay on road. Same code daily. Same code daily. Not one big move, not one big shot. That is not how the stronger got it. The same code daily over years, over boredom, over doubts, over fears. It is what you do when no one sees, when there's no praise and no release, when the spark is low, when the weather's wrong, and still you move and still stay strong. Same code daily, built this frame, built this walk and built this name, built the discipline in the chest that keeps me sharper than the rest. This track should feel like the same thing, no fake flash and no cheap sting, but a hard routine and living sound that keeps the pressure tightly wound. No weak move and no excuse, I built my power through repeated use. When the drums lock in and the blood feels weighty, I hear one thing: same code daily. Same code daily, day by day, that is how I build my way. Same code daily, no disguise, you can see it in my eyes. Same code daily, stay exact, that is how I don't go back. Same code daily, on that low, that is how I built this code. A lot of men chase hype and noise and call that driving, call that choice, but real drive is less glamorous. It's a stricter thing inside the blood. It's meal by meal and set by set. Promises you haven't left, is staying close to what you chose, even when the whole day slows. This melody should hit like routine, a sharper, darker, focused machine. Something that drives but does not drift, something that tells you stay and live, something that helps a listener know that all true strength is built below the surface through the daily road. That's why I trust the same old code. No weak split and no escape, I built this frame a harder way. When the room gets tight and the effort aches, I hear one thing: same code daily. Same code daily, day by day, that is how I build my way. Same code daily, no disguise, you can see it in my eyes. Same code daily, stay exact, that is how I don't go back. Same code daily, on that low, that is how I built this code. Wake up, move first, do work, stay cursed with edge, with aim. Same code, no change, no drift, no lie, no weak. Why try to skip the road that built this code? Same code daily, day by day, that is how I build my way. Same code daily, no disguise, you can see it in my eyes. Same code daily, stay exact, that is how I don't go back. Same code daily, on that low, that is how I built this code. Same code daily, same code daily, built this code. Built this code. Fight! Yeah, yeah, fight condition. Hey, 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 hey. Fight condition. Hey, hey, hey. I train for the moment the body shakes, when the chest goes sharp and the whole room aches. Not to survive, but to stay in line with the harder side of this life of mine. Fight condition in the blood and mind, that kind of edge edge you do not find in comfort, ease, or softer days. You find it where the pressure stays. I know that zone where the weak men stall, where one more round feels too much to call. That is the place I step in clean and let that force grow hard in me. Not wild rage, but a tighter hand, a sharper breath, a steadier stand. This track should sound like battle lit, like something built for fight condition. No weak swing and no retreat. I built this state on tired feet. When the drums hit hard and the heartbeat kicks, I go straight into fight condition. Fight condition. Lock it in. That is where the strong begin. Fight condition. No disguise. Stealing breath and sharpen eyes. Fight condition. Stand and strike. Turn that pressure into life. Fight condition. On that round, that is where I hold my ground. A lot of men can lift some weight till fatigue and fear escalate, till the lungs start burning raw and the whole room tests what they are. That is where conditioning speaks. That hidden force beneath the weak. That extra gear you only meet when all the comfort leaves your feet. This song should move like combat breath, like effort rising out of stress. Like every snare says, hold that line. Like every chorus says, this is mine. That kind of sound that fuels attack and never lets the pressure slack. That is the kind of energy I need and fight condition deep in me. No weak folding, no delay. I came to sharpen every day. When the room gets hot and the bodies hit, I lock back in. Fight condition. Fight condition. Lock it in. That is where the strong begin. Fight condition. No disguise. Stealing breath and sharpen eyes. Fight condition. Stand and strike. Turn that pressure into life. Fight condition. On that round, that is where I hold my ground. Hands tight, jaw set, still here, not yet. One more, push through, fight mode, cut through. No weak, no split, all heart, all grit. That wall within is fight condition. Lock it in, that is where the strong begin. Fight condition, no disguise. Stealing breath and sharpen eyes. Fight condition, stand and strike. Turn that pressure into life. Fight condition, on that round, that is where I hold my ground. Fight condition. Hold my ground. In the walk, yeah, yeah, yeah. You can hear before I speak. That pressure built me through the week, through the year, through the harder road, through the reps and the heavier load. Weight in the walk that earned effect. Not style, but built respect. Not some pose for a passing look, but hard years in the way I move. That kind of force does not come cheap. It come from promises you keep. From all those mornings you got up when comfort asked you not to move. This track should sound like that same road. Low and heavy, steady cold. Like every bar adds more to the spine, and every hook says this is mine. No weak face and no fake talk. I built this state in the walk. When the bass rolls deep and the room runs hot, you feel that weight inside the walk. Weight in the walk, steel and stride. That is what the years provide. Weight in the walk, stand up tall. Pressure build me through it all. Weight in the walk, no disguise. Hard earned calm behind the eyes. Weight in the walk, on that lane. Built through hunger, built through strain. A lot of people want the aura first, but never stayed through the deeper hurt. Never carried enough to know what strength does to the way you go. But I've seen enough to trust that line. The harder road became mine, and every session left more mark, till the body spoke before the heart. That is the energy I need here. Not fake bravado, but something clear. The kind of song that makes men stand command lives in the hands. Like every drum puts weight on ground, and every chorus locks it down. That kind of force that can't not mock the real respect in the war. No weak shell and no soft shock. I built all this inside the walk. When the room gets dark and the blood gets loud, you feel that weight without a sound. Weight in the walk, steel and stride. That is what the years provide. Weight in the walk, stand up tall. Pressure build me through it all. Weight in the walk, no disguise. Hard-earned, calm behind the eyes. Weight in the walk, own that lane. Built through hunger, built through strain. Low breath, heart stare. Stand still, in there. No drift, no gloss. All weight, all cost. That look, that spine, that pace, that line was built by shock and left in the wall. In the walk, steel and stride. That is what the years provide. Weight in the walk, stand up tall. Pressure build me through it all. Weight in the walk, no disguise. Hard-earned, calm behind the eyes. Weight in the walk, own that lane. Built through hunger, built through strain. Weight in the walk, 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 in the walk. Stand up, 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 stand up tall. Long run fire. Long run fire. Not every war is won in bursts. Some are won by who lasts worse. Who keeps that pace when others fade? Who holds the line when breath gets frayed? Long run fire in the chest. That kind of force outlives the rest. That kind of drive that stays awake when every muscle starts to shake. Got trained for that. I need that state where discipline outlasts the weight. Where one more mile and one more round still find force beneath the ground. This track should sound like steady pain turned into motion again and again. Something relentless, hard and clear that says stay in it, stay right here. No weak close and no easy flow. I built this state to hold out more. When the kick runs deep and the lungs run higher, I feel that long run fire. Long run fire. Still got more, even when the body hits the floor. Long run fire. Hold that pace. That is how I win this race. Long run fire. Stay alive. That is how the strong survive. Long run fire. No expire. Built to carry. Long run fire. Yeah. A lot of men can start with rage, but lose themselves by the second stage. Lose their form when fatigue comes in. Lose their sharpness under strain. But I know something they do not. There is another hidden slot, another gear behind that wall. If you do not quit at all, this melody should feel like that. A deeper engine under the track. Not just a burst, but a living wire. With body moving through long run fire. It should make a listener want to stay one more, to never stop, to feel that second life appear once they move past the first layer of fear. No weak fold and no desire to turn away from what is higher. When the pressure climbs and the room feels dire, I still stay in long run fire. Long run fire. Still got more, even when the body hits the floor. Long run fire. Hold that pace. That is how I win this race. Long run fire. Stay alive. That is how the strong survive. Long run fire. No expire. Built to carry. Long run fire. One more breath, one more wave, one more move. Do not cave, stay with it. Push the wire, that is long run fire. Slow pain, still there. Hard pace, thin air. That force, that wire. Long run fire. Long run fire. Long run fire. Still got more, even when the body hits the floor. Long run fire. Hold that pace. That is how I win this race. Long run fire. Stay alive. That is Long run fire. Long run fire. Long run fire. Still got more. Still got more. Max effort mode. Max effort mode. There is a place beyond the safe, where effort strips the weakest shape, where every rep becomes a test of what is buried in your chest. Max effort mode is not a game. It is how pressure spells your name. It is how you find what still remains when body and breath are under strain. I came for that exact red zone, that place where full output is shown. Not halfway in and not polite, but full command in the heart of fight. This track should hit like loaded steel, hard enough to make you feel that one more round is still on road. Once you enter max effort mode. No weak hold and no excuse. I came to give the body use. When the bass hits deep and the pressure loads, I lock right in max effort mode. Max effort mode. Full attack, that is how I don't go back. Max effort mode. Stand up clean, that is where I build the machine. Max effort mode. No disguise, you can see it in the eye. Max effort mode. Own the load, that is how I move this road. A lot of men fear that final edge, where one more step hangs off the ledge. But that is exactly where I grow, where hidden power starts to show, where comfort dies and command gets built, where fear gets turned to something skilled, where discipline and fury merge, and all that pressure becomes a surge. This song should move like a maximum set, the kind you never once forget, the kind that leaves a mark in blood and turns the body into flood of force and rhythm, drive and spine that makes a listener want to climb, and every chorus should explode like life itself says. Max effort mode. No weak split and no low road. I built this frame for heavier load. When the room goes black and the body slows, I stay right in max effort mode. Full attack, that is how I don't go back. Max effort mode. Stand up clean, that is where I build the machine. Max effort mode. No disguise, you can see it in the eye. Max effort mode. Own the load, that is how I move this road. One more rep, one more step, one more breath. Not done yet, lock jaw, stay low, go hard, explode. No weak, no fold, our force, our load. That's stay that cloud. Max effort mode. Max effort mode. Full attack, that is how I don't go back. Max effort mode. Stand up clean, that is where I build the machine. Max effort mode. No disguise, you can see it in the eye. Max effort mode. Own the load, that is how I move this road. Max effort mode. Own the load. Own the load. Cut the noise. Cut the noise. Cut the noise. Cut the noise. I do not need another voice. I need that state where I make a choice to cut the noise and hold the line and keep the mission in the mind. Lock all the same. Every session teaches this. There is too much fake in the abyss. Too many thoughts that break your pace. Too many weak pulls in your face. This track should act like a blade through haze, like clearing tint through heavier days. Like every snare says clear the void, and every hook says cut the noise. No weak pulling, no lost voice. I know exactly what this choice requires when the room feels tight. Cut the noise and hold it right. Cut the noise. See that line, body under pressure, focus mind. Cut the noise, stay exact. That is how I never turn back. Cut the noise, on that lane, turn distraction into strain. Cut the noise, stand and drive. That is how I stay alive. A lot of men lose, forced to drift to random thought and broken rhythm, to mental static, weak delay that steals the whole damn day away. But I learned if you want more eyes, you clear the noise behind the eyes. You narrow down to breathe and load, and keep the self on one hard road. This melody should feel like that. No extra fluff, all impact pack. No wide soft space to disappear, but concentrated power here. The kind of sound that gives control and helps the listener hold the goal. That kind of force that cuts the lie and lets the stronger self reply. No soft lane and no decoy. I came to sharpen and destroy the clutter in the mind tonight. Cut the noise and hold it tight. Cut the noise. See that line, body under pressure, focus mind. Cut the noise, stay exact. That is how I never turn back. Cut the noise, on that lane, turn distraction into strain. Cut the noise, stand and drive. That is how I stay alive. Still face, hard breath, no waste, no stress. One lane, all clear. Stay sharp, stay here. No drift, no split. Commit, that force, that poise cuts through the noise. Cut the noise. See that line, body under pressure, focus mind. Cut the noise, stay exact. That is how I never turn back. Cut the noise, on that lane, turn distraction into strain. Cut the noise, stand and drive. That is how I stay alive. Cut the noise. Cut the noise. Stay alive. Stay alive. Stronger on the way. Stronger on the way. Stronger on the way. Yeah. Some men break when the low gets real. Some men learn what they truly feel. Some men fall when the pressure grows, and some get sharper, stronger, cold. I learned my truth through loaded steel. Through what I held and what I feel. When every said ask who are you, and every rep cut straight through. Stronger underway, that is the code. Not just the look, but how I hold my breath, my form, my inner line. When the bar gets heavy and the room turns tight, that is what I want this track to say. Not soft hope, but a harder way. That pressure does not have to break. It can forge the man beneath the weight. No weak bending, no retreat. I built this force on tired feet. When the baseline hits and the lungs vibrate, I feel myself get stronger underway. Stronger underway, standing rise, pressure living in the eyes. Hey. Stronger underway. Hold that line, that is how I make this power mine. Hey. Stronger underway. No disguise, I get sharper every time. Stronger underway. On that strain, that is how I grow through pain. A lot of people want the crown, but never stay when life bears down. Never stay when the room gets hard. Never move when the chest gets charged. But I found something in that place, a deeper, calmer, steadier face, a more exact and stronger will that keeps me moving under steel. This song should sound like force compressed, like effort turned into progress. Like every drum says one more round, and every chorus locks it down. The kind of energy that feeds the body, soul, and deeper needs, and tells a listener, do not wait, you become more underweight. No weak shell and no escape. I let that